Be careful of who you are loyal to. Let's look at the story of Elijah and Elisha. Okay? Elijah and Elisha. Elisha. Okay? Now, Elijah, he was chilling, taking care of some oxen, and here come Elijah. Hey, come and follow me. I guess back then, you could do those things, right? Hey, come and follow me. Let me read. Let me read about it. It's in 1 King 19, verses 19 to 21. Okay. 1 King 19, verses 19 to 21. So he departed thence and found Elijah, the son of Shaphat, who was plowing with 12 yokes of oxen before him, and he with the 12th. And Elijah passed by him and cast his mantle upon him. And he left the oxen and ran after Elijah and said, Let me, I pray thee, kiss my father and my mother, and then I will follow thee. And he said unto him, Go back again, for what have I done to thee? And he returned back from him and took a yoke of oxen and slew them and boiled their flesh with the instruments of the oxen and gave unto the people, and they did eat. Then he arose and went after Elijah and ministered unto him. So he told him, all right, I'll follow you. Elijah said, all right, I'm going to follow you. Let me just go and kiss my mom and my father, and then I'll be on my way. Elijah was like, all right, go ahead. Ain't nobody stopping you. Go ahead. Go do that, and then, you can come and follow me. So that's what he did. He followed him as his helper. He was just plowing the land, doing his thing, and he decided to follow him. Be careful. Be careful of the people who you're following, okay? Make sure they right. Make sure they right. And also, before you become loyal to them, know what you're doing. Know what their intentions are, okay? So we're going to go to 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 4. Elijah was very loyal to Elijah. Elijah was very loyal to Elisha. All right. See, I done said it backwards. That used to always be my issue. The story of Elijah and Elijah, it always confused me. But Elijah was the one with the mantle, and Elijah was his helper, who he was supposed to leave his mantle to. So in 2 Kings 2 and 4, we'll read about how loyal Elisha was to Elijah. All right. And it says, And Elijah said unto him, Elijah, tarry here, I pray thee, for the Lord has sent me to Jericho. And he said, As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. So they came to Jericho. So he was very loyal to him. He like, no, I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to be right here waiting. I'll be right here waiting for you. So now, there came a time where Elijah, he knew he knew the Lord was going to come and get him. He knew he was about to die. But it wasn't really like a death, like a natural death. Like God actually just took him. And there are two people in the Bible who that actually happened to that didn't die. God took him, and it was Elijah and Enoch. But I'll talk about it in a little bit. So now in 2 Kings chapter 2, verses 9 through 11, there we're going to see what happens. Because before Elijah, he knew he was going to go. He knew the Lord was coming for him. So he told him, listen, what do you want me to do for you? Elijah told Elisha, listen, what you want me to do for you? Because I'm about to go. God is coming for me, and I'm about to go. So is there any requests that you would like for me to make happen for you? What would you like? So let's read about it in 2 Kings chapter 2, verses 9 through 11. And it came to pass, when they were gone over, that Elijah said unto Elijah, ask what I shall do for thee before I be taken away from thee. And Elijah said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me. See, that's a good prayer. Like, listen, I'm praying, I want a double portion of your anointing. You're very anointing, but I want twice as much as that. And that's fine though, because he's about to go anyway. And as apostle pastors and stuff, like, we want our best for our sheep. We want our best for the people who serve us. Just like as a mother and a father, you want your best for your children. You don't want your children to go through what you've gone through. So here we have it that Elijah is saying to Elijah, listen, this is what I want for you to do for me. I want double of what you have. I want double of it. He's not like, he's not being selfish or anything like that. He's just saying, like, man, I've seen your great works. And scholars have said that Elijah performed 18 miracles, but Elijah performed double. So let's continue, because I'm going a little ahead of myself. So let's continue with the story. And he said, thou hast asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee. But if not, it shall not be so. And it came to pass, as they still went on and talked, that, behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. Listen, the GNT, the Good News version, the Good News translation, it says that Elijah told Elijah, listen, when you see a whirlwind come, I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up with God, and it's going to be given unto you, or maybe not. That's messed up. That's messed up, because I'm asking you to give me a double portion of what you got. And you telling me, like, this is a game. Like, oh, well, when you see me go up, you might get it or you might not get it. And that's what happened. He ended up going up. Elijah ended up going up, and he did not give the mantle to Elijah. So Elijah upset. So he cried out to God. Let me tell you, when people really think they playing you, go to God, because he will take care of them. Let me tell y'all. Let me show y'all what happened next. All right. So in 2 Kings 2:12, right, it reads, and Elijah saw it, and he cried, my father, the chariot of Israel and the horsemen thereof. And he saw him no more, and he took hold of his own clothes and rent them into two pieces. Listen, God is your vindicator. When Elijah saw what happened, he felt hurt. He said, yo, I've been walking with this God. I've been loyal to this God and left my family to follow you. And you playing me, you tricked me. And this is what people be doing to you. This is what people in ministry be doing. These is what pastors, apostles, prophets, they be doing that. They don't want their sheep to be better than them, right? So they don't want to pass on the mantle. They want to die with everything. No, leave everything here. You got to die empty. Leave it all here on earth. Bless people. So now what happened is Elijah, he cried out to God. And then, see, in the Good News version, chapter 13 says, then he picked up Elijah's cloth that had fallen from him and went back and stood on the back of Jordan. That means that the angel of the Lord went up. He said, you think you're going to trick him? He cried out to me. You think you're going to trick him? God sent his angels to go up and get it, and he took it from Elijah and gave it to Elijah. Let me tell you, what they tried to steal from you, God is going to get it back to you. All right? So just wait. Just cry out to God, because God sees all and he know all. And he sees people's face. That's what you got to. You see people's face, but you don't see the intentions of their heart. Some people are wicked, I'm telling you. And like I was telling y'all, the second person who did not die is Enoch. And that is found, you can look at it in Genesis 5 verses 22 to 24. God just took him up. All right, listen, this is a powerful teaching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Talks with Lakeisha Williams. Make sure you like, you comment, and you share, and you click notification bell so you know when I'm coming on.